everyone, this is Aerial Royalty and we are back for Let's Play Skyrim episode 107. Last time we completed Pieces of the Past and got the Dagger Maroon's Razor from it, which is pretty cool, but I'm not a dagger person. Then we came here to Right One to prepare for the next quest, which is what we're doing right now. I got some stuff I want to sell and do some shopping before we do it. And then I need to read out my notes for the Daedric we are doing the quest for. And what time is it? 8 p.m. That should do it. Okay, where is she? Well, while we wait for her, let's go check out the other store.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting? Take a look. Thank you very much for your business.
You're someone who can got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Everything's... I'd even buy one of your relatives. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of foods.
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need, my friend? I think I can teach you a thing or two. Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
No healing supply.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and I have several Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Until next time.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady.
Okay, we're pretty much ready to start the quest.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Okay, but before we do, I want to check to see how I'm doing with my levels. Because I made a list of trainers and I need to see which trainers I don't need to keep track of anymore. Okay, we'll start at illusion. We're at 59. Okay. Don't bog off. Okay. Conjuration, we're at 38. Destruction, okay. Restoration. Alteration. Enchanting. 60. Okay. Oh, we're close to getting rid of one of these trainers. Smithing. Okay. One-handed. Okay. There's nothing more these trainers can teach me for one-handed. Oh god, I need to put some perks in that. 45, okay. Light armor. 84. Which means only that trainer can teach us. Sneak. Lock picking. We're at 81. Which means only the master trainer can help us. Pickpocket. Speech. Alchemy. We're at 53. Which means only expert and above can help us. Okay. That's narrowed it down a bit.
If it's work you need, a fine day to you, friend. People say there is someone in Riften that can... Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children. Say the one's turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear. Need anything else? Just let me
Okay,
know.
now we've got the objective that will start the quest. Now, a lot was cut out from this quest, so it is shorter than Bethesda originally intended.
Come to chat with an old woman, Do your good deeds again.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Okay, I think we'll be using two-handed weapons for a while.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child.
I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't think for a moment.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think. I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister. This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door. In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too. Until next time.
Now this is Mephalah's Daedric quest. So I'm going to read out my notes on Mephalah, and there's a lot of them. Mephalah is the Daedric prince of lies, sex, murder, and secrets, but others claim her true sphere is obscure to mortals. She is worshipped by the Dunmer as one of the three good Daedra of the Pantheon. She enjoys seducing and interfering in mortal affairs, presumably just for her own amusement. Though others suspect her manipulations are for a greater purpose. Mephalah is the ruler of the spiral skein and more obfuscated domains in Oblivion tied together by a magical ghost web. Mephalah's minions are known as Spider Daedra. The Morag Tong and Assassin's Guild in Morrowind worship Mephalah as their divine patron and founder. Some scholars have identified the Night Mother of the Dark Brotherhood, a rival cult of assassins, as a manifestation of Mephalah, while other scholars dispute this assertion or believe the connection is indirect. Mephalah is one of the three good Daedra of the Dunmer, alongside Azura and Bohethia. They were mostly worshipped by the Chimera prior to the apotheosis of the Tribunal and the subsequent transformation into the Dunmer. The Dunmeri Temple acknowledges them as the anticipations of the Tribunal. Azura is the anticipation of Sulfasil, Bohethia is the anticipation of Amalexia, and Mephalah is the anticipation of Vivek. Back in the Malefic era, Bohethia illuminated the Prophet Veloth and his Chimera followers to renounce all ties to the Aldmer, and found a new nation based on Daedric principles, which became known as Morrowind. Azura taught the Chimera the mysteries needed to be different from the Altmer. Mephala taught the Chima the skills they would need to evade their enemies or to kill them with secret murder. Enemies were numerous in those days since the Chima were a small faction. Mephala, along with Bohemia, organized the clan systems that eventually became the basis for the great houses of the Dhamma. Mephala created an assassin's guild, the Morag Tong. Known history. In the Elder Scrolls III Morrowind, it is revealed there is a record of Mephala dealing with the Daedric prince Sanguine. Mephala made a deal with Sanguine for 27 tokens she could give to her devoted followers. The Dark Brotherhood stole these tokens from the Morag Tong. According to a Morag Tong member, Mephala eventually arranged for them to return to the guild. During the quest Threads of the Web Spinner, the Neverine systematically killed the members of the Dark Brotherhood one by one, including the Dark Brotherhood Night Mother, in the ruin of Old Sofa, and retrieved the tokens. Another interaction with this Daedric Prince in Morrowind happens during her quest, in which the Neverine learns of and kills a rogue Morag Tong assassin called Balin or Marvel, after which Mephala grants the Neverine the Ring of the Khajiit. The hero of Kavach is also reported dealing with Mephala during the events of the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion. She asked the hero to go to the settlement of Bleaker's Way, which consisted of two families. She then ordered the hero to kill the leaders of the two families and leave evidence that the murders were done by the other family. Eventually, this brought chaos to the peaceful settlement and the members of the two families killed each other. Mephala was pleased seeing this and rewarded the hero with the Ebony Blade. Affiliations. According to Darkest Darkness, the Spider Daedra are the servants of Mephala, taking the form of spider humanoid creatures with a naked upper head, torso and arms of human proportions, mounted on the 8 legs and armoured carapace of a giant spider. Unfortunately, these Daedra are so fierce and irrational they cannot be trusted to heed the commands of the spinner. As a consequence, few sorcerers are willing to either summon or bind such creatures in Morrowind. However, before the Oblivion Crisis, some conjurers had found a way to bind and summon this chaotic Daedra. These Daedra were also found in Marooned Dagon's Deadlands in the Elder Scrolls IV. Morag Tong. Artesia Aurelius, a servant in Morrowind, explained, "The Morag Tong is an assassin's guild sanctioned by the Empire to provide 3 varieties of execution: public executions, private executions, and house wars executions. Constrained by ancient traditions and rigid codes of conduct, the Morag Tong only recruits candidates of proven skill and honor. The Morag Tong only accept legally approved contracts called writs, but rumor hints at the execution of secret extra-legal grey writs. The Morag Tong is the sworn enemy of the Dark Brotherhood. Some members of the Morag Tong want to do more than religious assassinations. They want profit. In an unknown year in the Second Era, another guild of assassins was established, the Dark Brotherhood. Morag Tong regards this new guild as a depraved perversion of ancient law-abiding order of the Morag Tong. This makes the Dark Brotherhood the sworn enemy of the Morag Tong. Although it is said the Dark Brotherhood values coin rather than religion, they religiously worship one principal state of chaos, Sithis. Sithis speaks only to the Night Mother, and then the Night Mother brings the information, usually the murderous contract, to the listener, and then to one of the speakers, who then order the murderer, the lowest rank member of the Dark Brotherhood, to perform the killing. There are many controversies about the entity called the Night Mother. Carlo Townley, in his famous historical series 2920, The Last Year of the First Era, portrays the Night Mother as an attractive dark woman who leads the Morag Tong. This is disputed by Ynir, Gorman in his book Fire and Darkness, The Brotherhoods of Death. Gorman speculates the Night Mother is Mephala herself. There is another account by Enric Milnes titled Sacred Witness, A True History of the Night Mother, which says that the Night Mother is just an elder female mortal. This amount of contradiction leads to the conclusion that no one really knows who or what Mephala is, a fact that alludes to her spear being the Daedric prince of lies and secrecy. Aside from the Black Hand, Mephala is worshipped mostly by the Morag Tong, while other worship to the good Daedra ceased to exist in the Dunmer society. By the 4th era, following the eruption of the Red Mountain, a new religious movement of the Dunmer people arose, dubbed the Reclamations. This new doctrine declared the downfall of the Tribunal and the rise of their previously named Anticipations as objects for worship. These reclamations included Azura, Mephala, and Bohethia, who were reclaiming their status from the Tribunal. Artifacts. The Ebony Blade was awarded to the hero of Daggerfall sometimes after the War of Bethany. The blade was around since the time of the Eternal Champion. It is also believed the Eternal Champion once yielded the blade. The legend of the blade describes it as follows. The Ebony Blade, sometimes called the Vampire or the Leech, resembles an ebony katana, and its power is very dark indeed. Every time the Ebony Blade strikes an opponent, part of the damage inflicted flows into the wielder as raw power. The blade itself may not be any more evil than those who have used it, but at some point in history, a charm was cast on it so it would not remain with only one bladesman for too long. The wizard who cast this charm sought to save the souls of any too infatuated by the blade, and perhaps he was right to do so. Another artifact of Mephala was the Ring of the Khajiit, though it was also associated with Meridia. It was a sought-after piece of equipment, especially by thieves, for the sneaking bonuses it granted. So that's everything I got on Mephala. Now I just need to make a note saying that I've read all this to you. Okay, that's that. So the door we need is through here. And this is the area he was talking to about no one's been here. As you can see, it's blimmin' filthy.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited but lacks agency. Regrettably, I cannot reach your plane so directly. But I forgive you for not knowing who I am. Few hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whisper. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal. The boy was good at sussing out secrets. You, I expect to take a more active role. First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
So now Akir knows how we open the door. But before we do that, I want to quickly get something.
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
There is a stone of Baron Zaya up here. And I don't think I've collected it yet. I don't think, at least. So this is the sleeping quarters. There it is. Take. So we have 14 of them. I'm gonna quickly move that part of my note up here so that I know that I have retrieved that one. Right, now to talk to the kid. Hello.
I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgruf and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time.
So we're going to use Farengar because he's the easier one. Okay. Let's work on some magic while we wait. What time is it? We'll wait till then, and then use magic until Farengar goes to bed. It's easy to steal from them when they're sleeping. Illusion increased to 60. Would you go to bed, please? Ah, right. I forgot about that little trinket. Okay, I'm going to read this. I'll turn the pages when I'm done, and you can pause when if you're still reading, so. So this is the two-handed weapon we're going to be using for a bit. To get up our two-handed skill.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the Ebony Blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in the song of your grandeur.
Yeah, I'm not going to be killing those I trust. Oh, purpose anyway. So, we got the Ebony Blade. So we're going to be using it to get up our two-handed skill a bit.
Best offense is a good defense, am I right?
So, that is going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will do the next Daedric quest, and hopefully we'll get it done in one episode. It's quite a long one, because it's a dungeon crawl, but it's a rewarding dungeon crawl. So, until then, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Goodbye!